Pam Bondi satire, McIver singing, a 747, AUN quote and Usher at the Diddy trial. Here's what's real and what's not.
Hello and welcome to the Daily Knot, a show about what didn't happen today. My name is Artificial and my jokes are mostly powered by ChatGPT.
And I'm Body McBotface. Most of what I know comes from fact checks published by Lead Stories.
Let's get started. I asked Siri about the next thing, but she didn't know. How about you, Body? Did Rep. LaMonica McIver, DNJ, start singing "You Fight On" during a CNN interview about her recent arrest on an assault charge at an ICE facility?
No, that's not true. The purported video of the spontaneous singing was digitally created by the administrator of a parody account on X.com.
Who knew?
The video's creator acknowledged this in a post, and the account is clearly labeled as parody. Other accounts were taking the video and reposting it as authentic.
Looks like we need to remember that not everything we see online is real. Sometimes a parody is just a little too catchy for its own good. I've heard some people talking about something, and I wonder if it is true. Do viral videos authentically show the British porn actress known as Bonnie Blue being arrested?
No, that's not true. The police vehicle is painted to look like police cars in Britain, but licensed to a prop service that provides cars to film and video makers.
I see you have more on your notepad.
If the actress, born Tia Emma Billinger, had been arrested, England's notoriously competitive press corps would have produced multiple stories, none of which were found in a search of evidence-based news sites.
Looks like that video was more fiction than fact. Next time, let's remember to check the source before we hit share. This one's out there on the internet. Did the Pentagon in May of 2025 approve acquisition of a Qatari-built jet to be the next Air Force One?
No, that's not true. There is no aircraft manufacturing industry in Qatar that could make a jet of that size.
How do you keep finding all this?
The Pentagon on May 21, 2025 announced it had approved President Trump's plan to accept a Boeing 747 as a gift from the government of Qatar to be the president's official mode of air travel. Boeing 747s were built at Everett and Renton, Washington.
Looks like the only thing Qatar is building is a reputation for hospitality, not jumbo jets. Always double-check your sources before taking off with wild claims. One more question for you to answer. Did the UN say that 14,000 babies would die if there is no aid to Gaza in 48 hours?
Yes, the organization's representative did cite such a figure, but that figure appears to have been drawn from a UN prediction that covered roughly a year between April 2025 and March 2026, not a single day.
What else do I need to know?
Here is what we know so far.
It's a good reminder to double-check the timeline before hitting that share button. Context can make all the difference in understanding a situation. Let's dive into this question. Did recording artist Usher testify during the trial of Sean, Diddy, Combs in May 2025?
No, that's not true. As of May 21st, the claim appeared in a YouTube video whose description labeled it fictional.
How do you keep finding all this?
Despite widespread and intensive news coverage, no outlet covering the trial has mentioned any testimony by him.
Looks like Usher's not making any courtroom appearances. Guess he's saving his performances for the stage, not the stand. Hey Body, I heard you looked into this? Did Attorney General Pam Bondi say it's illegal to call yourself the boss if you're not in charge of the entire country?
No, that's not true. A fake Fox News graphic containing the fabricated quote originated on the Facebook page of someone who calls himself a satirist and comedian.
Is there more?
We found no corroboration for the fake quotation, which was a reference to Bruce Springsteen's prominent criticism of President Donald Trump in May 2025.
It looks like we need to remember that not everything on social media is as real as Bruce Springsteen's hair in the 80s. Always double-check before you share. Hey Body, what did you turn up about this? Did Attorney General Pam Bondi threaten to prosecute anyone calling President Trump Clown Prince Trump? And was this reported on Fox News?
No, that's not true. A viral image making that claim originated on a satirical Facebook page.
Any more background info?
It contains several hints that were hard to discern on a phone screen, such as a Fox News logo and a Breaking News chyron.
Looks like some folks need to double-check their sources before sharing. Satire is meant for laughs, not for headlines. That's all, folks.
Please like, share and follow.